Welcome to Maison du Coeur, where timeless elegance meets the heart of French country gardens. In today's video, we invite you on a visual journey through romantic outdoor spaces filled with rustic charm and graceful blooms. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. A soft morning mist lingers above the garden as sunlight peeks through olive trees, casting delicate shadows across weathered stone paths. Lavender borders sway gently, while blush roses climb over iron trellises. Everything feels calm, as if time has paused in this elegant and fragrant sanctuary. An inviting courtyard unfolds, framed by vine-draped limestone walls. Terracotta urns spill with white hydrangeas and pale delphiniums. Light-colored gravel paths weave between garden beds brimming with blooms. At the center, a vintage fountain trickles gently, its presence grounding the dreamy floral scene in timeless French charm. A terraced hillside glows beneath the golden light of late afternoon. Sandstone steps guide the view through lavender fields, tall hollyhocks, and cascading roses. Aged pergolas covered in ivy stretch across the scene, blending rustic texture with the softness of the sun-warmed floral palette. Cypress trees frame the garden's edge, where roses climb high above ornamental grasses. Iron lanterns dangle from pergolas, catching sunlight like jewels. Classic statues rest among the foliage, softened by time. The scene feels sacred, a harmonious balance of design, nature, and weathered elegance. A formal parterre draws the eye with geometric beauty. Boxwood hedges enclose pastel peonies and silvery alliums, arranged with painterly intent. At the intersections, stone urns offer balance. Espaliered fruit trees along the walls add structure and charm. It's serene, cultivated, and effortlessly romantic. Beyond ornate iron gates, a gravel path opens to flowering borders in gentle ombre hues. An aged gazebo stands beneath blooming apple trees, its stone pillars partly hidden beneath clematis. Jasmine fills the air. The whole space breathes, alive with fragrance and soft movement. A walled garden blooms with layers of blush and ivory, where meandering paths lead to a stone potting shed with faded blue shutters. Wire plant stands overflow with geraniums. Queen Anne's lace and foxgloves sway, kissed by sunlight that filters softly through high branches. wide lawn stretches before an orangery, framed by borders of larkspur and pale lavender. Box hedges form curving lines, drawing attention to delicate blooms. Glass reflects sunlight while trees cast soft shadows. The scene feels curated but lived in, filled with a welcoming stillness. A terrace shaded by flowering wisteria offers woven rattan furniture with embroidered linens. Blush roses spill over old brick walls. Bluebells peek through ferns. The atmosphere is one of quiet luxury, with every texture, stone, linen, petal, contributing to the softness of the scene. Flagstone paths checkerboard with creeping thyme, surrounded by white florals and aromatic herbs. A linen-draped table sits beneath a parasol, adorned with fresh wildflowers. Cafe chairs and rustic planters complete the tableau, evoking countryside leisure and intimate alfresco moments. A long lavender path leads to a weathered fountain beneath pear trees. Snapdragons and dusty miller bloom on each side. Iron obelisks support soft pink roses, their petals fluttering in the breeze. Everything appears timeless and balanced, like a garden painted in memory. As twilight settles, garden lanterns begin to glow along winding stone paths. Verbena and sage soften the borders, while roses lean into the dusk. At the far end, a vine-wrapped pergola anchors the scene. The sky turns lavender pink, mirroring blooms and quietening the mood. Beneath flowering chestnut trees, a gravel garden lies still. Fragrant rosemary and lavender sit in vintage pots. Iron benches rest under jasmine-covered walls. Green shadows flicker across the ground as a breeze stirs. This corner is tranquil, structured, and touched by the scent of the countryside. A courtyard wraps around an octagonal fountain, with floating petals and aged stone. Pink begonias bloom along clipped hedges. Faded shutters frame French doors, and citrus trees in terracotta pots add a splash of green. Every element sings in harmony under the warm sunlight. At sunrise, a garden alley lined with topiaries stretches toward a greenhouse draped in roses. Borders of dusty green and soft mauve rise in soft waves. Birds flutter between blooms. The air feels fresh, alive, filled with the energy of a new day. A wild garden brims with cosmos, poppies, and daisies, blending into distant fields. A pergola at the edge holds wisteria in full bloom, creating a shaded overlook. The breeze is constant, stirring petals and grasses in a graceful rhythm against the open sky. Stone tiles form a Provençal courtyard where foxgloves and lilac bloom beside ivy-covered borders. Linen canopies flutter overhead. Antique urns anchor each corner with fragrant gardenias. The fountain's soft gurgle weaves through the silence, grounding the space in timeless comfort. An outdoor garden kitchen nestles beneath climbing roses, with trailing vines casting lacy shadows. A rustic table holds linen napkins, olive baskets, and terracotta pots. Around it, herbs and soft blooms mingle freely. It's a place for gathering and savoring the beauty of the earth. A lavender field stretches endlessly, rows neatly aligned beneath the bright sky. A stone path guides the eye, flanked by wild grasses and white poppies. At its midpoint, a bench invites reflection. The color, fragrance, and light create a landscape that feels eternal. At the garden's center, a tranquil reflecting pool holds water lilies and drifting petals. Borders slope gently away, filled with lawn, hedges, and floral softness. The surface mirrors the sky, creating a dreamy stillness where design and nature meet in harmony and depth. Thank you for joining us on this serene garden tour filled with beauty, balance, and classic French inspiration. If you loved these romantic outdoor scenes, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Maison du Coeur for more curated elegance and countryside charm delivered straight to your screen.